fucking go. Okay. I think I'm fine now. I think we're sound. I think we're back. We got a slight issue here. Okay, my controller, okay, is a not a Xbox an Xbox licensed controller. Okay, so that means when I plug it in, my Xbox licensed headset starts to not work. So I will turn my controller on now, and I'm gonna be mid talk. And if it doesn't work, then you guys let me know because I'm turning on right now, right now, right now, right now, right now, right now, right now. Okay, got it. Boom, boom, boom. Please tell me you can hear me now. Please tell me we're all good. Thank fuck. Oh my god. Holy shit. What a shit fucking system that Microsoft have got. Microsoft micro penis, mate. Absolutely fucking awful. Sorry everyone. I'm very sorry. You guys had to endure like 7 minutes of just literal just hearing the game. I'm very sorry for that. If it does cut out at any point, let me know, and I will try to fix it all. I literally did a lovely little intro as well, so apparently you guys didn't fucking hear that. That's amazing. But yes, please, please, if my shit is not working and you can't hear me, just say in the chat, can't hear, because honestly, it's taking the piss at this point. Okay, there we go. I think it's working fine now, but fuck me. Fuck me now. Fucking hell, I fucking was off track there for a minute. I just saw that on the stream. Didn't see that on the game. Okay, everybody, hello. The Guaco, I know Guaco's taking the piss. Yeah, I know Guaco's taking the piss. So I just turned on the stream, mate. I've turned up the volume, and, you know... Do you know what I mean? Like... Anyways. Hello, everybody. As I was saying before, you know, I realised you guys could not hear my fucking voice. We are here in Japan in the coveted Suzuka circuit, which sits right up top in the lovely country of Japan. And we are going to be witnessing Tier 2 manoeuvre around this difficult and tricky circuit, with Sector 1 being the most difficult sector out of all of the sectors, in my opinion. Hello, Netcruise. It's lovely to see you in the chat, mate. My guy. Love to see you in here. But yeah. Cheers for the compliment, mate. You know, we're here. F1. It's amazing. But yeah, it's a lovely first circuit, sorry, with very, very nice left-handers, right-handers, a really nice swift combination of turns to keep your eyes interested. Of course, the second sector is also very important with that very deep and steep pistol. Would you crack any F1A? If yes, who and reason? Okay, so we're going to assess that comment there. They want me to say something a bit mental. I'm not going to do that. But yeah, I mean, big up Netcruise 51, everybody. If you don't know who Netcruise 51 is, he's a very nice man, a very nice Scottish man, I believe. Anyways, hopefully that you are Scottish or you're Northern, either one. Equally as bad. I'm joking. I'm joking. Yeah, he's a lovely man. He's a YouTuber, Netcruise51. You can find him on YouTube. Over 100k, over 100k subs. Scottish, my guy. There we go. Finally, got it right. Things we need in the reimagined F1 game. Yeah, come on. I remember someone asked me in the chat of what was one thing that I would like to see in an F1 game, and I said something like, oh yeah, you should be able to put previous past liveries onto present cars. So you could put like a 2001 Ferrari livery on a 2026 car. So that's what I said. That's my idea. Smart, innit? Be cool, that, wouldn't it? Yeah, that's what I did. Or you could do, you could probably do the same thing with you know, racing suits, overalls, whatever you want to fucking call them. You could probably do that as well. You know what I mean? But yeah, and also it'd be really cool if you would actually customize your own track, like you make an own track for yourself to actually drive on. But I know that's, you know, probably a bit too much to ask. We need F127. It's probably commentary. Yes, you can have me on there. I've actually been paid by Codemasters for F127. So whenever you crash now, I'm screaming down your ear hole. So there we go. There we go. See, to be honest with you, Netcruise, I just wanted some clout, mate, for that one. No, I'm joking. No, but honestly, that would be a cool idea. That'd be a cool idea. To be fair, careers where you can do more than... Oh my fucking god! Jesus Christ! What was that? Just wanted to smooch the fucking corner of that shit. How was he not dead? Jesus Christ! How is that Alfie not dead? That is crazy stuff. Crazy. It's crazy. Drunk driver. He's drunk, lads. He's drunk. Yep. Denzel Washington. I'm drunk now. First. Banger movie, by the way. Haven't seen it, by the way. Still banger, from what I can tell. Oh, dude, how can I tell? TikTok clips, mate. That's what you get. Oh yeah, the 2-1 race yesterday was apparently an absolute Mazzolini. Some great stuff happening. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking so much now. To focus on the actual driving, because that's what we're here for. But we're gonna take a look at Burak Zlatan. You know what I mean? This guy's got the same, almost the same name as Zlatan Ibrahimovic. You can just feel the aura. But here we go. Burak Zlatan. Gonna go into this first corner here. He's gonna look to go for that curb right on the right hand side, turning nice and kind of midway point. You don't want to turn early for that turn because you don't want to catch your right tyre onto that curb on the right hand side. Go back over these curbs. Really nice to maximise the line that you can take here. Nice twisting sharp turn. Sorry. So we go up this left hand. You've got to be careful not to lose your momentum, like he has right there. The commentator's curse. He's spun round into the left-hander. You've got to be careful on that corner not to lose your grip. And he has spun round. And this could be a big opportunity here for his teammate. What? Anyone Polish that can tell me how to say this? Anybody? Anyone? I ain't got a clue. But anyhow, we are with the other Ferrari. He's a 10th up on his lap. I don't think it's going to be good enough to try and nick that top spot. But another man is here. It's Trosh across the line. He's 5/10 up on his lap. Does he gain any more to go P1? No, he can't. It's a 26.8. It's a great lap, but it's just not enough to beat out Burak Zlatan's time. Looks like the other Ferrari was not happy with his lap time, so he went down. What? First clip for the TikTok account, easy clip farming. I think we will be quite underwhelmed for that one. No big crash, just a spin. There's a Haskell coming across the line here. If I can find him, that's going to be you, Dynamic Dylan. I'm looking at this Sauber here. This Sauber is going to go in this lovely left-hander, which we call, obviously, spoon curve, because it's shaped like a spoon, duh. And also, it's just really cool. the straight here for Nedelik. He's a 10th up on his lap. It doesn't look to be good enough to beat out that fantastic lap from Fredrik Zalan. But the Kicksauber should be putting himself up towards the top 5 spots, which is nothing to be mad about, especially in a competitive tier as Tier 2. Thank you, Voxy Dian, for saying that this chat is considered a 14-year-olds, because that's kind of true, to be fair. And even if they're like 20, fucking 30 or something, sometimes they're 14. But you know what? That doesn't matter. Do you know what? As long as we all have fun watching the race, it doesn't matter, you know. As long as nobody's hurting anybody, just let people be people. Pistol times Bonnie Blue leaks. Well, actually, you can see that with the new kid she's having, she's been begging me to come back to her. Fucking weirdo. That's not happening. But yeah, if you want to have any proof of that, then you can just see her chart. And that's it. Whew. I don't know what, I'm hungry, folks. Do you know what my mum's going to do? She's going to come home, she's going to make me a devious steak and salad. Devious. What do we think about Guido winning by 40 seconds? Well, was that in Tier 1? Because that's not great. Much as I love people, you know, I love people dominating races. Of course, we all want people to have good races, but like, I feel like if you are quick enough at that specific circuit, but like you're equal every other circuit, then you kind of deserve to be up there. But you know, I don't rate people dominating by 40 seconds if they shouldn't be in that tier in the first place. If they dominate every single race like that, like it gets to a point. Do you know what I mean? I did own a league myself. It was called RGR. I think Necro's actually watched some of the streams on that one, but those streams weren't good. They weren't good. They weren't as good as STB. My league wasn't good as STB. It was quite shit, honestly. We binned it off after like the second season. But you know, when I would recruit for the league, I'd always make sure that the grid was very equal. Because everyone wants to see an equal race, no one wants to see anybody, you know, dominate. But that goes without saying. And hopefully we will not be seeing that domination here tonight. As now we line up, folks. Get ready to set sail. It's 5 red lights and it's green light. Go, go, go. It's a quick start to get away from that Ferrari, but can the Mercedes? Oh my fucking God! He spun round and he took out his teammate. Unbelievable! Both the Ferraris have been fucked out into P17 and 18. That is an unbelievable start for the Mercedes of IRE Trot, who takes the lead right off the back going into that first corner. It's an unbelievable getaway for that Mercedes. He'll be gleaming, smiling and everything under the sun. He's absolutely delighted with that as he's got the Sauber behind him and Ahmed looking and keeping in company. Ryan Starr's made a mistake. He's all the way down to P11. That is unbelievable for the Kicksauber. He was up there just before that minor mistake he just had as the V-Cup is now going around the outside. Dynamic Dylan now going to go slap us up with Narvel going into this next corner. Into the right hand they're going to go. It looks like the other Cash App race. The ball's going down the inside here of the Red Bull of Mojo Peak, but he can't seem to get away from him. Timo Games versus Seb the Goat going side by side, but the Haas is still able to keep his P8. What a mental start we've seen here in Japan already. Joey now going up the inside goes the Williams. Off the track goes the Haas. Side by side goes the Sauber and the Haas. Onto the exit they're going to go here. Ryan Starr and Dynamic Dylan going to battle it out. But just behind they've got the lurking fox of Alec DW, who looks to capitalise on any opportunity that he can see as we go into this left-hander now. Dynamic Dylan right up behind the Sauber, but it looks like the attack's ended. But at the top, sorry, really close at the top between Nedelik and Trot. We will now go down the straight. What is going to happen between these two right off the start? It's been an unbelievable race at the moment. As here we go. The Sauber round the outside into the first turn. No, the Mercedes is able to cover it off very easily. And is able to keep his P1. I think Narvel was looking for an overtake there, but it's not to be. It is to be for Ryan Starr. Round the outside. That's a fantastic move going into the start of these S sections. He gets up into P10. Crazy start, folks. A crazy start to a potentially crazy race. Japan always delivers. The Ferrari there in P18 is into the pit lane. He is going to change onto new tyres. Dynamic Dylan has made a big mistake there, going very wide into Lesmo 1, Lesmo, no. Is it Lesmo 1, Lesmo 2? Is that what it's called? Side-by-side action here, mind pace. Setting up the inside there of Alec DW. He does get the position, but at what cost? Because it's cost him a lot of time. 1.6 seconds to the driver ahead. Is that not what they're called? It's not Lesmo 1, Lesmo 2. That's Monza, innit? What are those two sharp right-handers that are called? Yeah, my bad. What are they called again? Degners. Thank you very much. Degner 1, Degner 2. That's why apologies, as the commentator should be knowing that. But, you know, we're here. I think Nedlick might have cut the corner there as we go on to this exit. DRS. And ERS ahead. Nedlick is very eager to get the overtake. He's going to go around the outside into the first corner, and the Mercedes is just able to cover him off. He looks for the switchback going into the S section, but no, nothing is open for him to wander in. He stays behind. Dynamic Dylan overtaking SunFX 99. SunFX 99 in P16 currently. Not doing great for the McLaren, but Zero's doing alright for the McLarens. He's in P7, doing okay. There's a big mistake there by that V-Carb, who goes down into P6. I'm very surprised he wasn't overtaken there by Zero. That was a big opportunity for the McLaren to capitalise on. He might have hit the back of the V-Carb. Is there any damage on this McLaren? We'll have to see going into this right-hander. No, there is not. Very surprising they couldn't get the overtake there. And Ryan Starr down the inside. He will lunge it down the inside on Seb is the GOAT as we go onto the exit. And Seb is able to keep the position for now, but Ryan Starr's lurking. He's lurking. Can he take? Can he take? Can he take? Can he overtake? He's going to go up the inside, going into the left-hander. A very sharp turn in there by Seb the GOAT, but he goes very wide. And now the inside is still open for Ryan Starr, but he can't get the position. Well, folks, this is seeming to be a quite a mental race. I'm very surprised that Forak Zalan took out his own teammate. We were literally just 2 seconds into the race. Wheel spin, and the rest is history. Unbelievable. Seb the GOAT with a 3-second time penalty on the 4th lap. Not great to see. He's the first person to get a penalty in this race thus far. You can just hear that Sauber roaring behind him, ready to have his dig in. Necros, have you done a new video on you know, like the rule changes and whatnot, as Dynamic Dylan's now going to go side by side with SunFX 99, but SunFX is able to keep his position. I assume you have done a video on the new regs explaining it, because if so, I'd like a little bit of bloody, you know, insight into it, because I'm still a bit confused of how it all works. I understand that there's like different parts of the circuit where like it goes into a defensive mode or a recharge mode or an attack mode, depending on what the driver chooses, but I don't know what it all means. A few shorts, yeah, okay. I'll look at them later because I haven't really got a Scooby. As of contact, more than contact there between the Williams, and Neglick will take the lead here in Japan. He's overtaken Trosh going into Spoon Curve, and of all the places, it's an unlikely place to overtake, but he's done it. Up into P1, Neglick will be happy with that, but he's now got to defend as Trosh side by side going into Casio triangle, round the outside, the Sauber's looking to defend, now the inside lane going into the left, now back over to the right, here's Ahmed just behind looking to get a position himself. Can he get it on Trosh as Trosh can't get the overtake? It's ERS, DRS, it's a drag race going down into turn 1, it looks like Trosh is going to get ahead before the turning point, and he will. Trosh retakes the lead back into this race. Neglick is going to have to wait another turn. Woo! Hooey! Mamacita! This Japanese race is getting spicy. Mojo, Super Mojo, Super Mojo, Super Mojo. P-Eagle, no, Neglick is now a second behind Trosh. We all know what that means. He's going to lose DRS to him, and there's a big mistake. Seb the GOAT is in a wall. He's got damage. You can see the front wing balancing on the wall as he reversed out. It's unfortunate for Seb. Fucking hell! He can't brake for shit. We're not in Tokyo Drift, mate. or Drift Tokyo. I can never figure out what the two were saying. What the saying is. It's Tokyo Drift, isn't it? Yeah. That is a very interesting thing to point out there, Rocker. Jalat G has gone up into P4, 8 positions gained. There's the other commentator that would have been here tonight, but here comes the V-Cub, here on the Red Bull, around the outside, he's gone very wide there, the V-Cub, he goes on to the exit, he's lost the position there to the McLaren just behind him, 0, able to pick up the pieces after that very strange manoeuvre into turn 1. I would never like to, you know, go on the outside into turn 1. It's a very strange place to overtake. Right on the outside. Nedlick, Super Nedlick. Nedlick trying to avoid these curbs like billionaires avoid taxes, because his tyres are probably quite fucked already, considering that he's been battling out with Trosh for quite a while now. But, neither way, Nedlick will be trying to get the overtake back. He's got quite a lot of ERS to spare. Okay, interesting comment, but you can see there Haskar in the background getting overtaken by 0. Into 130R, we go down into Casio Triangle. But look at this lovely DRS train that we've got here at the top. Another mistake there by Seventh Goats. He's pretty much done. We're doing tier 5. Probably. Yeah, by the way, I made Pistol scream when I spun it, but oh yeah, no, I remember that. He spun around like in the background in like the second sector. I was like, oh, fair. I'll probably do tier 5 because that's a Friday, and I don't have to do a lot of stuff on a Friday, and yeah, tier 5 is always just go for entertainment. So we'll be there. With a Jujens. Nedlick. Me too, that was a banger. 33 viewers, thank you very much, lads. Let's run a phone question for you, Pistol. Are you related to a lad called Jeffrey Epstein at all? No. However, my controller batteries are low. They are plugged in. What are you fucking on about? Necruz, to answer your question, mate, nearly. Nearly. It's just died. Mate, I've got this shit plugged in. I don't know why it's not... Oh, never mind, I didn't. Oh, no, it's gonna... Oh, lads, we're gonna have a problem here. We're gonna have a fucking problem here. It's not gonna allow me to commentate because I'm gonna have to turn on my controller back. You're gonna hear me carl in a minute. I can guarantee you. It says headset assigned. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. We're back? Yes! We're back. Okay. I figured it out. I figured it out, lads. I figured it out. It's okay. We're all good. If I do cut out at any time, please let me know, because I don't want to have you guys listen to absolutely nothing. But yeah, oh fucking hell, someone just shitted in the background there. Who was that? Was that Ahmed? See literal shit come out of his car. New technology, lads. they get lighter the cars by shitting. It's not Papa Titty. Cole Oates, mate, we haven't had much to shout about if you haven't seen the first lap. If you didn't see the big collision on that first lap, right off the start, and for that, there wasn't much to shout about. It's been a good, clean race, some good, clean battles. I don't shout unnecessarily if there's not a big collision, but will there be a big collision here between Mojo Peak and Janet G as they go side by side down the straight here, and the Haskar in the background, Timo Games, can he capitalise off of the Alpine slowness? No, he can't, but the Alpine is going to look for the inside line going into this Casio triangle. Down the inside is going to go, now into the left-hander we're going to go. The Alpine can't get the position, and Zero has made a mistake, and he's dropped down into P8, potentially P9 if Ryan Stock can get behind him. But no, he can't. Jared G overtaking Mojo Peak as well as Timo Games. He's lost 2 for 1 like a Tesco meal deal. And now the Alpine went slow onto the exit and Timo Games swept underneath to take the position. Jared G's making some mistakes here. After his really good start, he is making some mistakes. And that is a car driving backwards. No, it's not. I'm an idiot. I'm an absolute idiot. My bad. Tesco meal deals. Mate, this is the go-to line. I've been dragging out the Tesco meal deals line since like 2023, lads. I've been saying that for ages. And you will hear it again. I'm gonna continue that shit. When I get onto Sky Sports, that's a when, not a if. When I get onto Sky Sports, lads, yeah, you're gonna hear that line. Oh, it's Ollie Behrman, 2 for 1 like a Tesco meal deal. You know. You'll hear that, so you go, oh yeah, this is pistol, bro. That's what you'll see. That's gonna happen, lads. And here we go down the straight, it's a fight for the lead! And Nedlick will come through to take it in 130R. But Mercedes now gonna go around the outside, going to Casio Triangle. Maybe a bit of a collision there going into the entry, but still side by side, no longer side by side. Nedlick is leading. And Ahmed is dropping down positions. He's spun in the background. And he's down into P11. That puts the pressure off of Trosh and Nedlick, who still look to go side by side. Trosh down the inside going into the first corner. And now into the second corner we're going to go. And Nedlick still leads. Very nicely done. 2 cars pitting. TK. Can he do something? Oh, TK. Borak Zalan has retired from the sessions. He's left the session. He has had enough. Enough. Get out. Actually, lads, we didn't realise this. We actually had Luke Bennett on Cameo do a little video for STB, and Zero's fucked it. So there we go. For STB to announce season 30. That's actually on our shorts. On YouTube. Hello, Pistol, you man fucker. Hello, Joanne, you lovely man. Or woman. If you're a woman, slide into the Discord DMs, mate. But if you're not, don't, please. Mojo Peak, 9/10 behind Timo Games. Chris fell out of DRS already. Well, no, he's back in. So, yeah. Oh, sorry, mate. A waft of fart there from the server. Alex W is retired. He's made a big mistake. There's someone spinning. That's Seb the Goat. Alex W is retired in a very unfortunate position if you're not wanting to... Okay, never mind. He's moving. Okay, I thought for a second that was going to be a safety car. But never mind. Zero. He's probably going to retire after that. 10-second time penalty. Yep. He's dropped it down low. And he hasn't got Reeboks with the straps. He turned around and left that F1 car with a smack. Oh, lads. I'll tell you what. My nose is so blocked. My nose is incredibly blocked. It's really, really bad. What are your thoughts on the Swallow Rook 8x10 wooden potting shed? I probably don't have an opinion on that, mate. I probably don't have an opinion on that. Fair enough, though. Oh, Trosh! Big mistake! He was near the lead. He was near the leader. Right behind, 2/10. A huge mistake into Spoon. And now he's 7/10 back. Search it up. Mate, I will do it if this race turns dead. But right now, this race is looking pretty decent. And another fart. Fucking hell, Sala. What'd you eat? Did you eat beans before you race? Fucking gimpo. IRE, trust, and bag it sweat pants and the Reeboks with the straps. She turned around and get that big booty a smack. Hey, we hit the floor, she hit the floor, let's get it now. Shawty got low. What a banger. You saying Trosh is trash? That's a bit rude, mate. Andre. I will not have that in my Twitter. I don't care, mate. Just do what you want. I'd also like to take time to say here, lads. There was quite a. I think the main chat in STB is like, oh well, hello 13-year-old me. No, the Discord, the main chat in Discord is, I think, threads only or something. I think people were sending some really bad stuff like corn with a P. Just to let you know, lads, if you do that, you're probably going to get banned. So, if you don't want to get banned and you want to just enjoy the race, watch me scream, just don't do that, you know what I mean? It's a bit silly, lads. It's a bit silly. Bit silly. So, we'd appreciate if that doesn't happen. Main chat files. That's fine, Andre East, you can watch it. But into the pits goes Nedlick. This could be good for Nedflick. He's going to get the undercut on Trosh. Trosh has got to be careful to do some good stuff. Sending corner spam hit, yeah. I mean, it's just not good enough, is it? But, you know, we appreciate some people want to be funny sometimes, and like, you can be funny. I mean, I literally joke about fucking porn stars all the fucking time on this stream. So, you know what I mean? Well, I need to them in tier 5 stream. So, do you know what I mean? But like, if you're gonna send actual stuff like that into the chat, you just be silly, lads. Like, we don't want to see that. Nobody out their right mind wants to open up Discord on like 7 AM in the morning. Oh, there's Lana Rhodes. No one wants that. You know what I mean? Just like, you know, joke about stuff, but like, you know, let's not send literal corn videos into our server, please. And plus, I am an admin. You know, if you're being silly, I can ban you. So jump in. You get it, Vro? Thank you very much, Vro. I don't understand why people say Vro, F-V-R-O, but no worries, Seb, man. We appreciate you turning up there, Seb. We really appreciate it. What's your thoughts on Lana Rhodes? Nice tattoo, if you know what I mean. Into the pits goes Trosh, into the pits goes Timo Games. Where's Nedlick going to come out now? He did do a little bit of an undercut on these two leaders. But where's he going to come out? Is he going to come out ahead of these two? Or will they just about get the edge on him? I don't think they will. I think Nedlick's very much got the advantage here going onto the straight. The Mercedes of Trosh and Timo Games, they're going to come out much later than Nedlick. He's going to absolutely fly. Never mind the Mercedes. It's just popped right open. I thought they were going to be in the pit lane for much longer than that. But no, they haven't. Trosh has instantly retaken the lead. He was quicker than Nedlick. Even though Nedlick had the quicker tyres on that one lap. That is insane. Overcuts are very rare on this game because this game is wank. That's very rare to see. Crazy. What are your thoughts on T5 Bahrain? Yeah, that was pretty funny. Pretty good race. Unfortunately, the stuff didn't go well, but you know. What is that? Silica to the chat, bro. What are your thoughts on the Sharp ELW530? What? He's ghosting! He's ghosting! Nedlick's gone right through! Oh my god! Can you believe it? And he's left the session! No, not me. You know, I'm not doing that to actually take the piss out of him. You know, I actually want to be back in this race because we've had a nice battle here. But you know, if Rocket would like to invite him back, let's have him back, please. Because I want this battle to be back. It was a great battle. Either way, TK can cause Nedlick some trouble. I will not start singing Czech anthem now, unless you hook me up with a lovely lady from Czech. Then I just might. So send the snap, bro. Oh, Ahmed, unlucky mate. Timo, Super Timo. Sing the English national anthem. No, because honestly, the English anthem is Pointless. Can you cook goulash? No. But the English national anthem is pointless. Contact name between the Vico and Timo Games! And Timo Games is in a fucking wall! The house has fucked it! He's into the pits. He's as useful as nuns on a tit. No? What? Tits? Fuck! As a nun with tits. Fuck, I fucked it up, lads. I'll try to be funny there. Didn't work. It's not good, is it? Well, Timo. So lucky for him, he was having a good race. It seems like Nedlick's going to get an easy race here. An easy win. Unless it's a safety car. Do you know what, Netcruise? My thoughts on that is it should be running for president, honestly. Should be running for... I don't mean to get political, lads. But if I'm honest with you, the Bosch Rotax 430 Ergo Rotary Lawnmower is an absolutely fantastic man, and he should be running for campaign. As up the inside goes Trosh, he's got the overtake on TK. He's hunting down Nedlick. Cheers, Andre. What's Ellie Babichkova? What a name! Babichkova. What a name! Sick name, bro. Fair enough to her. You know, she's literally called a bad bitch in her own name. She must be a bad bitch. 10 positions, yeah. Jarrett G has been doing fantastic in this race, actually. Rocky is right. Rocky, sorry. From Manchester. Mate, I laugh loud. You ask any mate I have, honestly, and there's one funny thing in college, I can't keep my mouth down. It's just so funny. If something's funny, I laugh. You know what I mean? I don't do a tiny chuckle. If something's genuinely funny, I will laugh my tits off. Which is difficult to do because I've got big tits, so. Yeah, but Jarrett G's now potentially going to get overtaken by Nedlick. Obviously has the better tyres than him. Does have, let's be honest, Nedlick does have the better pace than Jarrett G, but, you know. They are a -Z Cup Rata, so if you want to know, that's what it is, mate. Oh, say, can you see what about light? Is this the worst singer of all time? Everybody's sending in just random objects now, and there's a random object that is green going round the outside of the Alpine. The Alpine still sticking up the inside, trying to keep his position on the kick Sauber, but Nedlick gonna go side by side into the left-hander now. Will they make contact? Will they collide? It's still side by side of the S section, and finally the attack is over. Jarrett G is able to complete the move. Netcruise, mate, you've started a chain, pal. Next thing we know, I'll be hearing about controllers. Into Degna 1, thank you, Rocker, and Degna 2. ARS being utilised here, trying to get the position. Look who's back, Pistol. Who's back? Hello, Luis. Ni hao to you as well, my good sir. Back in the... Oh, jeez, the tank behind him! Jesus, and he's side by side into spoon curve. They go alongside. Now into the left-hander. They're going to go onto the exit. And then Nick is going to look for the switch back going off track. But he's got a 3-second because of it. I'll be honest with you. I do think that's going to get removed because he did go off track and he did lose a position. So I wouldn't be too mad if I was a Nedlick fan right now. He's going to get that removed if he clips that. But no. Oh, Christ. Here we go, the Mercedes, and round the outside. No, don't do this, Nedlick. I will cream. Round the outside, up the inside. What a lunge this is. They're still alongside. There's contact between the Mercedes and the Kick Sauber. The Mercedes gives some back to him. I don't think he's very happy with the contact that's being made. They're side by side down the exit, going into turn 1. Is it going to be 3-1 into the first turn? Yes, it is. Alongside, round the outside goes the Kick Sauber on the Mercedes. He can't get in the position, and the Alpine has dropped down 2 positions in 1. There's contact between them, and again there's contact between the Sauber and the Alpine, and again there's contact, and the Alpine is almost round. He's down now into P5, and Ryan Searle is able to clean up the pieces, and he's up into P4. Oh, Christ. What a mess. Now listen, lads, I will commentate like Nedlick has not got that 3-second time penalty, because he will likely get that removed because he went off track and lost the position, so... Allah. Lads, debate time now. Debate time. What is the greatest movie of all time? Big one, that. But what is the greatest movie of all time? I want to see some replies to this. I want to see what you lot think. Wolf of Wall Street. Okay, I'll be honest now. The Dark Knight, that's a good one. Gladiator. I haven't watched Gladiator yet. I'll be honest now, lads. The object thing was funny, but now it's filling up my entire screen, and sometimes I can't see the messages that people are sending. So, do you know what I mean? That's not specific to Andre East, because I know he sent another one in. That's not specific to us in the old chat. Including Netcruise. There we go, mate. I'm having to put my foot down. I don't want everybody. Nah, you're fine, Andre Ace. I don't think I'm getting mad at you. I'm not. But I'm just saying, you know, I'd like to see people what they're saying. Mikars was everything when we were growing up. That's fairs. That's fairs. That's a great pick. Clearly, you guys have never seen Sharknado. That is my pick. I'm joking. See, if you're talking about the greatest movie that is of all time, that is just the best, I would go on a limb. I'd go on a limb and I'd say, I genuinely would go. Fuck it. I'd go Inglourious Bastards by Quentin Tarantino. I think that is an absolute banger of a movie. I'll be honest, it's got the best opening scene out of any movie. Out of any movie. Out of any movie, I think that's my favourite. But my actual favourite movie of all time is the Grand Budapest Hotel. That's my favourite. And lads, I'm knowledgeable on the movies, lads, because I study media. So I study camera shots, I study camera angles, I study what they mean, I study colouring, I study lighting. I study everything under the sun to do with movies. So that's my personal opinion. Pistol moan if you are safe. I'm safe, so I don't need to moan. Oh, moan if you're safe. I fucking hate my college. My college is so fucking shit, lads. I actually do a 9 to 5 at college, lads. It's so fucking shit, bro. It's so shit. That's moaning. So there you go. I've moaned. Absolute quality movie, Budapest Hotel. Yeah, I really rate the movie Budapest Hotel. It's a good movie. Pistol blink twice if you're in danger. Well, I've already blinked twice on the stream. And Mojo Peak is overtaking, or side by side, with Jared G. We go down the straight now, going into 130R. Looks like Mojo Peak's slowing down the straight there. Not really sure what it is. What colour are you at? I'm not going to reveal that information. Down the inside goes... Oh no, he's been spun round by the Alpine! And he's down into P6. Christ alive. Now side by side there on the straight, and looks like Narvel's going to get the overtake on Mojo Peak as well. When face cam, I've actually thought about a face cam, lads. I might think about buying one to use for these streams. Honestly. Fuck's sake. You woke up my mum. You gotta rate it. But I was actually thinking to have a face cam for these. I did have a face cam. No, I didn't have a face cam on. But I experimented more on the laptop, but it got very bad. When sharp PV. Alright, buddy. Calm down now. Feet cam first. But yeah. I mean, if you lot would really like to see my face whilst I'm commentating, then you absolutely can, lads. I'm not saying no. But you know. What's the best film series? Hold on 1 second. My mother is calling me. A moment. Alright, I'm back. Did you not see that pistol? No, I did not see. What was I supposed to see? I've got food with me, lads. I've got a Subway salad. Very nice. Actually on a bit of a diet now, lads. So there you go. Moving up in the world, I am. Damn, that's crazy. Where's your peak overtakes Jared G? Who gets it right for a salad? Well, my mum was there wanting to get a Subway thing, so he was like, she was like, yeah, do you know what? Fuck it, I'll get the salad for my son because she knows that I'm on a diet. So. ASMR. I'm sorry if you can hear me eating. That's pretty grim. But fuck you lot. I'm joking. There's a lot of chicken in this. Fucking hell, this is a big bowl of salad. There's a lot of chicken in this. I'll tell you what, lads. This salad's a fucking banger. Let's watch the lead now. I'm sorry, lads. I know I have kind of wasted time a little bit here, but my priorities first, cunts. Oh, fucking onions in there. I hate onions. They're so spicy. All the time, they're so spicy. I don't get it. Hold on. Down the straight, looks like Ryan Starr's going to get a position here. Is he side by side going into that first turn? Unfortunately not. I still have to wait for a bit of action here at the top, but it's looking to be a really good race, lads. I am sorry that I'm eating. I have
been interrupted.
But you know. I can't fault that. Onions are good on a pizza, but I'm not going to have a pizza in a while because I'm, you know, on a diet. So there you go. Ow! Sorry! Fucking hell! Sorry. I don't pay the stars. Sorry to disappoint. This is very unentertaining. I'm very sorry. That's pretty much his entire streams, Andre. It is actually a pretty good salad, I can't lie, bro. There's a lot of chicken in this. Is this the worst commentary of all time? An IQ too low. Hey, some more pistol goes hard though. Come on. Pass you a bite? Nah, mate. This is too good. Too good to give away. Oh my fucking god. That's so good. Oh, mate. Rocker. Tier 5 Las Vegas, we will be there. Don't worry about that. Fuck it, what just happened there? Did he go through somebody? I just looked up and there was, like, black on my screen. Not a bad thing, by the way. Oh no. It was a shadow of the bridge. This is really good. This is really good. Lads, I promise you I will properly commentate when they're actually side by side. But for now, bon appetit, I say. Oh my god. What happened? Cabrano is so good. He cut the track. Oh. Right, he's 1.3 seconds behind now. That's not good. He probably won't get that time penalty removed then. So it looks like, everybody, Trosh is going to win this race. Which is fair enough. He has been a very good driver. We tick on into our last third sector of this race with IRE Trosh leading the pack. He's been absolutely fantastic from lap 1 to lap 27. The pace, the consistency, the battles with Nedlick, the controversies that have happened in this race have been nowhere near him. He has been untouchable in any drama, and that is for good rather than for worse. We will now see the Mercedes, who has dominated the majority of this race, come round the last couple of corners. It has been disappointing for Nedlick, but for Trosh it's a completely different story. Around the last turn, Trosh wins the Japanese Grand Prix here in Tier 2, and he will take the win. The 25 points for both himself and for Mercedes campaigns. Well done to him, a thoroughly deserved win, and with the Saubers having P2 and P3, that can't hurt, and that will be very nice to see for them. There you go, folks, that's been your race. Thank fuck we got that that clip right at the start of the race, otherwise we'd have nothing to upload. And now I can eat my salad in peace. So I'm happy now. Oh, gorgeous. I feel you, Nedlex, I feel you. But from everyone else at STB, we very much appreciate you racing today, giving us some good action with your great pace. We appreciate you very much, mate. Maudi isn't here today because he's working overtime at his job, so, you know. Yeah, cheers, mate. Yeah, cheers, mate. I've already got the game. Don't know why you're swearing it. Weirdo. A calculator? No. He said some controversial things, Netcruise, mate. But his utility is very, very surprising. So do you know what? I'd rate him a 7 out of 10, mate. Oh, Christ. What a lovely, delightful race and a lovely, delightful salad. I'm really hammering down on the fact I'm eating the salad, which is true, because I don't want to seem fat, even though I am. So, you know, new pistol file being him eating on stream. But yeah. Well, that being said, I didn't get the actual the full screen link. Okay, it's fine. Miley can just fucking work with it. Thank you for watching. It has been a very nice time with you folks tonight. Tune in next week if you are a long-time Tier 2 fan, which pretty much nobody is. If anyone watched Tier 1, that's next Monday. If you want to watch Tier 3, 4 or 5, Tier 3 is tomorrow, Tier 4 is on Thursday, and Tier 5 is on Friday. Yep, have you ever considered commentating for STB? Think you'd be a good commentator? I don't know, mate. I've never really commentated before in my life, so I won't know. Thank you very much all for watching. I've been Silent Pistol, your commentator. This has been STB. We'll be back tomorrow, which is Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday this week for more entertainment around Japan. And other than that, next week we'll be going off to a different track, which I don't know because I'm a useless bastard. But if you want to know what that track is, then join the server and you can check the calendar. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. I'm out.